Now it's in and seated. I've got to feed the wiring through the shaft. There's this piece here. All that wiring has got to feed through. This is not as difficult as people make it out. A bit hairy, yes, but not absolute, utter difficult. The simple tools I've used so far have been this little hobby screwdriver, little standard flat point, and the thread, a couple of feet of it, and this little sewing needle to move the wiring around with, which is not wholly bad. I used the back end of it rather than the pointy end because I didn't want to pin my way through the casing on these small wires. Now, this is where people say it really gets intolerable. I don't know if it's because of the two I'm feeding through, or attempting to feed through. I'm having a great deal of success. Both are fed through. My hardest point was getting it through the molder holder. That was truly my difficult point. Now there's a guy out there, can't remember his name off the top of my head. He uses vacuum tubing to cover up the wiring, or shrink wrap or heat wrap if you want to. That's an extra standard measure for you. But as for me, I've never had no issue with the wiring. Where I get my problem is I snapped the molder holder for some reason. But that is one full, complete tail assembly. Well, I'm missing a stabilizer, which goes on here, and the propeller, but for all logistic purposes, that's one complete motor holder put together without a lot of profanity. A lot of people tell me you can't do this. It's too difficult, but as you see, it's in, it's together. Level of difficulty, I will agree. It was a bear, but she's on. I'm seated. You can't complain. I'm still adjusting, pushing down, and then pulling my wiring through to get it more seated over here. I might put a drop of glue or something back here to hold that wiring, but for all intents and purposes, yes, and work just like that one. Yes. Oh well, y'all have fun.